I've been working out consistently for the past 8 years. This has been a very long journey, but I must say that I have never once fall off. I have been completely consistent all throughout these 8 years. And the tips I'm going to give you today is the reason why. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Antoinette. I post lots of different kinds of content related to fitness and health. So if this is the kind of content you would like to see, then make sure you click that notification bell and subscribe to this channel so you never miss another video from me. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about things not to do when starting your fitness journey. So if you're someone that's new to your journey, or maybe you have fallen off and you're trying to figure out ways to get back into your routine, then this is for you. We're going to hop into the first thing that you need to avoid when starting your fitness journey, and that is trendy exercises, trendy workouts, trendy things that you see on TikTok, Instagram. The 3 things that are the most important, the key factors to muscle growth, is progressive overload, mind to muscle connection, and consistency. That is all you need to see results. So when it comes to your favorite fitness influencer doing a trendy new workout, or there's someone that's selling waist trainers, when it comes to these little tactics, most of them are a lie. And most of the time, you're either wasting your money on it or you're just wasting your time. Now, I must say that trendy workouts, they're cool. Following your favorite fitness influencers Instagram workouts, that's fine. There's totally nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying you can't try it out, but the only thing is you should not prioritize it. You should not depend on it, because most of the time these workouts are just cookie cutter plans that won't necessarily mean that you're going to get the same results that your favorite fitness influencer is getting. I feel like people go so overboard with wanting to do just so much when they start their fitness journey, and I feel like I was the same way too. Like, just for example, my hair. I've been on my hair growth journey, natural hair journey for 2 years, and in these past 2 years I've been wanting to do all the trendy things, all the trendy just routines with my hair, when to be honest, the only thing I need to do is the basics. And my hair has grown so much just from sticking with the basics and not prioritizing all of this extra stuff that my hair doesn't need. So it just applies to fitness as well. You need to stick with the basics and not prioritize all of these trendy things that you really don't need in your fitness journey to succeed. Do not skip out on cardio. I was a person that thought that as long as I work out, that means, and eat healthy, that means that I don't need to do cardio. And yes, you can lose weight, you can lose fat without cardio, but cardio was more than just, a way to lose fat. Cardio helps with your cardiovascular health to drastically improve the quality of our life. So yes, keep in your cardio, do not skip out on it. Now, depending on your goals, you may need more cardio, maybe you don't need as much. It just depends on what specifically your goals are. But at the end of the day, you need to add in some kind of cardio to your routine. I would say stick to at least 2, maybe 3 20-minute sessions each week. I love going for walks. I like doing hot Pilates. I like just moving my body in different ways other than just strength training, so that way I know that my heart, the inside of my body, is good while also, having a nice physique on the outside. So always do your cardio, never skip out. Now this one is gonna start some controversy again. It really did in this video. If you haven't watched it already, I highly recommend it. I'm sorry to say this, but at-home workouts only last for so long. Now, at-home workouts are an amazing tool and amazing way to jumpstart your journey. If you're someone that has gym anxiety, or you never step foot in the gym and you just don't know what exactly to do, maybe you're a mom or dad who has a busy schedule, you have a demanding job, and maybe you just don't have time to get into the gym. That is 100% okay. I do recommend you starting at home because it's just easier that way to get your feet wet and jumpstart your fitness journey. But when it comes to at-home workouts, you need to understand that you can only get so much growth before you plateau. And I'm not talking about the people that has a built-in at-home gym that has multiple different weights, that has a squat rack, maybe a dumbbell rack, bench seats, different kind of things in their gym. Of course, you can build muscle because you have plenty of different ways to progressive overload. But when you have a small amount of weights, I'm only talking about maybe a 5-pound dumbbell, maybe some 10s and 15s, and that's the only thing you have, then I'm telling you, you are not going to get as much results as if you were at a gym, multiple different weights, machines, and little things to help you build more muscle. So again, do not get worried. Do not stop your at-home workouts because they can help you jumpstart your journey. But just remember, eventually you will have to go to the gym to improve your results. Next thing that you should not do before starting your fitness journey is avoiding staying in your comfort zone. I feel like staying in your comfort zone, you won't get as much results as you would if you just push yourself a little bit harder. The only way to grow in your fitness journey is to be uncomfortable. And that is how muscle grow. That is how you get past plateaus, is by pushing yourself, doing something different. And on top of like joining a workout class or, you know, joining a running club, I definitely advocate for doing that because you never know what you like unless you try it out. So why not take that chance on yourself, try something new, and you never know, this might be something that you are obsessed with and you can't see yourself not doing. Do not stay in your comfort zone. If you're in the gym, try to push a little bit harder, try to add on a little bit more weight, maybe add on another rep or two, whatever you have to do to just push yourself, so that way you are not stuck in your comfort zone and you won't stay plateaued in your results. Not having proper technique. Proper form comes with so many benefits. If you are not having good form, if you are just ego lifting, or you're not paying attention to your form, then that can cause unnecessary injuries, and you won't get as much results as you would if you would just maybe drop down the weight, maybe slow down, and really focus on technique. So when I started, I mean, I was the type of person that would try to push as much weight as possible, try to show off in the gym when I really didn't have a good form. The most impressive thing in the gym is someone maybe has lighter weight on the squat rack, but their form is chef's kiss, is very demure, is very mindful. I told myself I'm never gonna say that, but then look at me. But anyways, that's more, I feel like that is more impressive than someone that has 400 pounds on the bar and they are half squatting, they are doing half reps, they're grunting loud, and their form is literally insane. Decrease the weight, leave your ego at the door, and focus on form first. You do not need supplements. I talked about this multiple times on my platform, so I'm sure you guys knew that this point was coming, but it's the truth. When it comes to your health, supplements should be used only if you are missing something from your diet. It shouldn't be something that you look forward to first thing when you're starting your fitness journey. When it comes to supplements, it could be creatine, protein powder, energy drinks, any of that kinds of stuff, just throw it away because you do not need it. It's very unnecessary for you to take these kinds of things because when it comes to your diet, you just need the basics. If you don't have enough protein in your diet, guess what? Eat more protein. That's all you have to do. And a lot of people say it's hard to get protein, blah, 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 but guess what? One egg has 6 grams of protein in it. Eating just an extra 2 ounces of grilled chicken, which is literally like this big, that will give you about maybe 12 to 15 grams of protein. So it is pretty easy just to eat a little bit more to get those extra calories in. But I do understand that some people have different kinds of diets and it can be hard. If that's the case, I would use protein powders as a last resort. Maybe you have some intolerance to certain kinds of foods and you just can't get your protein in, then of course using an organic brand is beneficial. But at the end of the day, just remember that protein powders will never be the same as eating whole, organic, nourishing food. No protein powder is going to top that. So if you want to get all of the vitamins and minerals into your diet, then protein powders are not going to be your best bet. And when it comes to creatine, energy drinks, it's just all unnecessary. Now I do understand that creatine can have a lot of beneficial results if you are taking it correctly, but our bodies already produce creatine naturally, and we can get a good amount of creatine in natural foods like steak and fish. Maybe you are further into your fitness journey, maybe you're 5, 6, 7 years in and you feel like this creatine is going to help boost your results, then I will say, of course, go ahead and do it. It is up to you, it's your choice. Make sure you are seeking professional medical advice before getting into that supplement. But if you are freshly new, a beginner in the gym, you heard the TikTok girlie saying, I took creatine for 2 months and I got a Megan Thee Stallion dump truck, throw it away. throw the whole thing away. You don't need it. I promise you. Start getting your nutrients from natural sources. That is the best thing that you should do when starting your fitness journey. Avoid fancy recipes. Now, this is a type of tip that may be beneficial to some people, maybe it won't, but I see that a lot of people fall off of their diet because they're always trying to seek the perfect Pinterest looking recipe, the perfect Instagram recipe, when, to be honest, when it comes to health, like, the basics really work. It's quick and easy. You don't have to put too much time and effort into it. I would say try to just stick with the basics, having a protein, fruit and vegetable, and a small to moderate amount of fats and grains in your diet, and that's really all you need to lose fat and build muscle. Now, if you're someone that does like extremely get tired of the same foods, I do understand, but I wouldn't just rely on fancy recipes because it can take a lot of time, effort, and sometimes we just get unmotivated when we're not always having new ideas. And like with my diet, I am very, very simple. I always stick to just the basics. If I do get tired of like eating the same thing, I will just try to like maybe switch out one part of my meal. So let's say that I am tired of eating grilled chicken. Well, next time I'll probably make the chicken in the air fryer, maybe even try baked chicken, just switching up my seasonings, doing that, like switching up the protein source, so that way it doesn't really get too boring. But I mean, having fancy recipes all the time, you're going to burn out unless you're the type of person that actually enjoys like cooking and, you know, being in the kitchen, trying new things, and that's totally different. I wouldn't even listen to this point if that's you. But if you're someone that genuinely like does not have enough time to be trying to figure out what to eat and wasting your time on Pinterest scrolling to find the perfect meal, I promise you, just stick to the basics and you will get results in following fad diets. Now, when it comes to these diets, I'm not saying that it's like a bad thing. Keto is not bad, but you have to be mindful of how long you're doing it and how exactly you're doing this kind of diet. If you're the person that thinks that you're going to do this diet for a long extended period of time when you know that's not realistic for you, then of course you're not going to last long. And when it comes to these diets, it's just restricting calories, basically. You do not need to starve yourself to lose weight. So that's basically what these diets are, and restricting yourself too much is not going to give you results because you may lose 20 pounds quickly, but guess what? When you start to eat just normal foods, you fall off of this keto diet or whatever kind of diet, you're going to gain that weight right back, probably faster than when you lost it. So the best thing to do is just eat a balanced diet, or just have a kind of diet that you know that is realistic for you. If this is something that you can do 6 months or longer, then maybe it's a diet that was working for you. But if it's a diet that you know you're going to fall off within the next week or maybe in the next month, then it's not even worth it. I would just try a diet that works best for you. And last but not least, this part of the video, we're going to be talking about mindset, which I feel like is probably the strongest aspect of this video. Like, all of these tips are important, but if your mindset is not there, girl, like, you're gonna have a hard time in your fitness journey. So the first one is stop seeing fitness as a race. Just know that this journey may take longer than you think. It may take longer than a year. It may take longer than 2 years. Everyone is different. Everyone's background and how they grew up, the foods that they were eating when they grew up, the sports that they did when they grew up. Everyone is different and everyone has a different background. So someone's fitness journey may be easier than yours, and that is okay. But we need to stop seeing fitness as a race and start viewing it as, this is something that I am going to be doing lifetime. This is something that is going to help me be in the best shape for my life, not just for a birthday, for a holiday, or for a special event. Now, if you feel like you are not seeing results, you need to ask yourself, are you doing every single thing that you said that you are doing? Are you eating right? Are you working out 85 to 90% of the time? You have to be honest with yourself. I feel like a lot of people say, yeah, I've been doing everything right. I've been hitting the gym, eating healthy, drinking my water. I don't know why I'm not losing weight. Well, you have to be honest. Are you really doing those? I feel like it's so hard to be honest with ourselves, but it's truly important because then we can see what we need work on. If you're a beginner, you have to be consistent 85 to 90% of the time. Someone that has been in the game like myself for 8 years, I have a little bit more leeway, okay? I can maybe eat a couple extra bad meals and my body won't change too much because I've been doing this for so long. That's just one of like the benefits and one of like the good parts of your fitness journey. Is like when you are farther down the line, you can have a little bit more ice cream and you can maybe skip a few workouts and not have it really affect your body. But if you're someone that is like brand new to the gym and you're trying to reach this goal, you have to be on it. And I know it's hard. I know it's going to take time, effort, consistency, dedication, all of that. But this is a part of your fitness journey, and this is the beauty of a fitness journey. It's going to be hard. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be rocky roads, ups and downs, all types of things, but you have to put your all into it. Not 100%, but at least 85 to 90% of the time. And if you know that you're not doing that, then you need to reevaluate your goal. Now, the next thing that you should not do before getting into your fitness journey is letting fear hold you back. I was the type of person that was afraid to go to the gym because I didn't want people to look at my horrible form, or I was afraid that people were just gonna make fun of me because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Every single person goes through that phase. It's normal, and that's like a normal thing in life. Everyone is afraid to do something at first, but once they keep practicing it, it just becomes natural to them, becomes a second nature. So yes, it's going to be challenging at first, but you should not let fear hold you back. Take it one step at a time. Stop being afraid to go to a new workout class. Stop being afraid to pick up a dumbbell in front of all the gym bros. Stop worrying about other people. That's the biggest thing, because everyone is in a gym for their own selves. Everyone is there to better themselves. There is no better place to be than people that all has the same mindset. So just remember that people are at the gym, people are at workout classes, people are doing this for themselves to better themselves, and there shouldn't be any judgment. Beauty and self-confidence goes so much deeper than how we look on the outside. Now, I feel like social media just generalize everyone having the BBL body or snatch waist, big butt, a flat tummy aesthetic, which is fine. I mean, of course, that is a attractive physique to have, but just remember, when it comes to your fitness journey, that's not all that it is. Beauty shouldn't be like the main reason why you're going to the gym. Now, if it is, that's okay. I mean, everyone wants to look good, but you have to remember, fitness goes so much deeper than just how you look. Fitness can help you live a longer life. Fitness can help you be a good example for your kids, for other people in life. There's so many beautiful things that goes into a fitness journey, not just physical, but for your mental health, emotional health. There's so much that goes into fitness. So if you just go to the gym just to, have a flatter tummy or just to look my best, I feel like you won't last long, because your priorities are on something that won't last long, because beauty will not last forever, but your internal health does. So the best thing to do is to shift your mindset to, I'm not just working out to look good, but I'm working out so I can walk up a flight of stairs when I'm 80 years old. So that way I'm not in and out the hospital. So that way I can see my kids grow up old. Like, things like that should be a priority more than just how you look. Last but not least, I know this can be a touchy topic, but stop letting people tell you that you're perfect, okay? No one's perfect. And for someone to tell you you are perfect the way you are, I feel like they're just doing it to be nice and to maybe not hurt your feelings. But at the end of the day, yeah, maybe you can be perfect, but that doesn't mean that you can't prioritize your health and wellness. That doesn't mean that you cannot hit the gym to reach your goals. Staying in your comfort zone, staying stagnant in life. Society normalizes just staying stagnant in life. Staying overweight because everyone says that you're perfect the way you are. At the end of the day, you still have a chance to change your life for the better. There's no problem with trying to better yourself, even if people view you as perfect and that you don't need to lose weight, you already look good. But this is your choice and this is your health. So you need to do what's best for your health. But that is all the tips that you need to take into consideration before hopping into your fitness journey. If you guys like these types of videos, then make sure you comment down below. Comment down below something you had to overcome in your fitness journey. Make sure you follow all my socials at Antoinette Maria Fit. All the links are right down below. And I will see you guys in the next video.